Welcome back, everyone. Popping in for a little bit of time here after maintenance completed. It was a errand run day after that 4-hour maintenance, or probably during that 4-hour maintenance cycle. Got back a little later than I wanted to, but we have a little bit of time, 45 minutes, so not that much time, before I need to probably book it again. But 37, hardcore, self-found ultra add-on pally. Let's go. Earlier today was a big win. Popped in for some time before maintenance and managed to pull off a blue neck drop. Huge. We were rocking a... Not that one. That's our healing one. I didn't get rid of it already. Or maybe I did. That's okay. Not that big a deal. It's just a +6 stam and a couple spiritor or whatnot. There's a SM quest. I am not certain if we'll ever need this bloodstone ore, but it was like, it was there, ready to mine, and it gave us some points, right? So definitely in need of some cleanup here. I'm hoping we have some of this stuff that we collected. As you can see, it's quite a bit, unfortunately. Hopefully we have some of the stuff in the bank already. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, okay, yeah. So if we up the bag sizes, we'd have plenty of space. Maybe this is the time to do some NG? I mean, we're kind of short on time anyways. Shucks. All right, we're gonna get rid of one of these light leathers. I don't see us. We've been holding these for a while. And the only thing I used the light for was the goggles in the beginning, I believe. And seeing as, that's starting leather, we shouldn't need those anymore. And even like, I would say this is equivalent to 20s a head, probably. Medium leather is 16 before you can get it. And we got this out of, the plans at least out of stockades. So, somewhere in that range, between 16 and 23 item level matching. Which means, yeah, we don't need that much light leather. We'll keep one stack just because I hate to get rid of all of it and suddenly need it for something. We could make a controller, although we've gotten rid of all of our flasks of oil, which is easy to get. Could just do that. What the heck? It'd be our first trinket. We could have this one and that one from Wetlands if we maybe go back and get that plan if it's available. Yeah, it would be nice if we picked up a another bag here and there to fill these up to 10s. We can swap that out with an 8 for like, what, 45 silver or something like that, but is it really worth it? We're gonna get another bag, and we'll just, swap downward. We just need to hold tight. Never mind the fact that we have a ton of stuff here. Okay, well, the iron we can smelt. Obviously, we could do the tin. I suppose we'll keep this bloodstone ore for now. Let's just look it up. Well, let's just look it up. Yeah, lesser bloodstone ore. It is actually a alliance quest, so I'm glad I held on to that. And he wants 4, and they want 4. What? Where's? Oh, it's in Stranglethorn Vale. I'll be dang. Um, Starts and ends in Stranglethorn Vale. Sure looks like he's. Is he not in Booty? I think he's in Booty Bay. Even though it doesn't, it just says Stranglethorn Vale. Easy to put in Booty Bay, but whatever. Based on this image. So the question is, can we get it right away? It doesn't sound like there's any kind of achievement. Give us 30 silver. Well, I mean, shucks. That's something we need to do. Okay, the silk cloth, as we get up in NG, I would be shocked if we don't use that for something. We've actually collected a fair bit of coarse stone. Okay, we're getting rid of this. I suppose we'll keep that on us. Decisions. Where is there? Okay, there's our heavy. That's too bad we don't have that flask of oil on us. Could just do it, right? Dang. It's tempting. I mean, I know where to get them. Scarecrows, right? Cake. Decisions. Well, don't want to sit here all day. We'll get rid of this. We're going to zap those up. How much? We have 14. 16 of the 10. So even if we zapped up bronze, we'd still be missing a slot. Okay, what's our next thing here? Big bronze. We could do those. Might be the way to go. Okay, so we'll smelt these, pop those. Oh, but the small bronze could actually still level from, and it uses the coarse. Okay. Well, Shoot. So we would need this. I might actually end up using all those, so take those. Keep wanting to sell this right now. And then, of course, we would need bronze. So maybe we just we'll take the 20 copper we have here, and we'll combine it. We'll make bronze out of this extra. Yes. And then the only difference is the wool is kind of like that, next thing. Other than that, I mean, yeah. No, 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 no. What are you doing? That would have sucked. Oh, those use wool as well? Like, I knew there was a reason why I was keeping those, but a stack of, at least a stack. But, all right, so we did that. 144. Oh, 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 we almost left without our hammer here.
Need help?
I suppose I should say tools. Our spanner and our hammer.
Be careful. Yeah. We'll go and get this done here.
Go get this smelting going. All right, bear with me here. Once we zap these up, we'll clean up some inventory space here. Something that I know everyone's lacking. But self-found and having not purchased any bags, other than back in the day I purchased like 1/6 slaughter. Oh, we need to go to our mining trainer. We don't have iron yet. Oh, too far.
Here there. Off with you.
All right, we got it. I'd like to go back to wetlands and get that trinket recipe. We can manage to get it. It's a nice little backup if you don't really need to use a dummy, since it is on the same CD. The trinket actually gives you health and mana, so it wouldn't be too bad to have. I'll more than likely toss on a late night push session tonight. Probably 10:30 p.m. Eastern time, just to get a little bit extra time in today after dealing with maintenance. But hey, we got a blue necklace today. Feeling very good about that. But seeing as there's maintenance and getting on a little later than I wanted to after the maintenance, can't get any dungeon runs in, which I want to get at least. Well, SM would be nice. Although RFK, I still would like another crack at getting the Corpse Maker. So, we'll see. Unfortunately, smelting iron is still, it's gray. No. Maybe I should consult the guide here real quick. I want to level my NG, but I don't want to overly utilize what resources we have. Go to my favorite wow-professions.com here, just as a reminder. Obviously, we can see what we can make to get points and whatnot. But I always like to look at their recommendations. So 135 to 150, they actually recommend either the heavy blasting powder, a mix thereof, with the whirling bronze gizmo. So we're actually pretty close to that right now. As soon as this is done, I think we're like 140s, 145. Take a quick peek. All right, so we got everything smelted. Yeah, 144. It's not too bad. This is just merely for leveling, right? Not for item usage. So right now, anything that we're going to use, we'll just go with that instead. Looks like we'll be making a bunch of silver contacts. Let's go ahead and make the old version of the bomb to see if we can't get some points from that first. We'll probably need to farm some wool. Check, see where we're at. Yeah, the explosive sheep actually uses wool as well. So if we want to go the guide route for leveling, then we would need a lot more wool. And of course, I've been just selling it because we didn't need it. All right, so this is how many we can make with... Okay, that's perfect, actually. See if we can get any points from this. Well, we got a couple of points there. Can't complain. Oh, it went green, and we still got a point, so that's good. We didn't come over here with enough bronze, though, which is fine. So we'll have small and large bronze bombs, which, I realize that we don't need both of those, but I like to have the extras. All right. That way I can use them when I'm just out and about and save these other ones for like dungeons. The obvious difference is the yardage and damage, which is the reason why I want to use these big bombs in the dungeons. How many more can I get of these? 6 more? 6 more contacts. Okay, I was going to say, they give you more than just... Shoot. Considering storage issues. Let's see what we fare with. That should be... I think we have 6 bronze sitting in the bank, so we'll be fine. Won't be going too crazy on the... Ooh! We got 2 4s. Okay, looks like we won't need the small bombs anymore. More than enough of the large ones here. More than enough. And we have plenty of heavy blasting powder to make more, so yeah, I'm not concerned with that at all. So we're not going to use the coarse blasting powder anymore.
Welcome.
We'll nuke that. I say at this point, we'll go ahead and get rid of the small bronze bombs. We're sitting pretty. Already planning on getting rid of that. Light leather. And then the rest of the stuff we'll have to find space for in the bank. Are we at that point? I think we are at that point for dungeon levels that we should be considering purchasing the upgraded water source here. So let's go back to the bank and the inn. Maybe just go ahead and put some money into the sweet nectar. Level 25. Why we get the bump above that. But we're getting sweet nectar drops for our current, leveling. So that can be our, kind of our standard go-to, and then maybe buy a couple, a couple of the fancy ones for for any intense moments we need to heal out of combat, or excuse me, man up out of combat. Hello, mage. We still have level 14 mana potions. Yikes. Let's see how we fare for space here.
Light be with you.
Okay. Copper. Definitely got a bit of copper. We know we're going to use plenty of medium leather based on the guide. Whether or not we're going to follow the guide, it's another story. We haven't already to this point. Yeah, we just filled up in a hurry, didn't we? Need 2 spaces for hammer. Ah, shoot. I guess we'll just go dump No. No, we don't want to do that. We want to save our money. Let's talk myself out of spending money where we might need it for costs here very soon. 40s in our near future. Obviously, we're pally, so our amount. Hmm. I suppose I should look in here. What do we have in this? We don't have the bank already. It's only the shadow gem, so we don't gain anything by opening it,
What can I do for you?
other than seeing our actual number of what we have for gems. Otherwise, we're doing pretty well. Pretty soon, we're not going to need this this load of copper and whatnot here. Have we surpassed our need for linen? Not if we continue using the... Oh, that uses wool. There's something. Let's see. Modulator? Yeah, so the modulator uses linen, which is why I kept a stack. So that we can make more dummies. Obviously, it'd be very easy to farm it, but it's the whole reason for the bank, right? So we'll get one space back for that. And let's go ahead and nuke that. That'll do the trick.
Be careful.
And then we are into Mage Weave. Like, we just need to go buy the book. But right now, take whatever points we can get. I'm just trying to clear space at this point. All right. Let's go to BB.
Need help?
And the last, little bit here we have 52 silver for that. Sweet.
Be careful.
Oh, we said we were going to look at drinks. Yeah, our level
Help you
15
find something?
drinks aren't cutting it for most things. So yeah, we could buy some moonberry for dungeons and go with the sweet nectar, or we just say 1344 mana over 26. We might just make the swap. I think we'll just make the swap to sweet nectar. A little bit of coin, but at this junction, space is money too.
Light bless you.
So we almost have 2 bags. We'll go down to BB, see if we can't find this quest. If it's an instant turn-in, that'd be perfect. And then that'll be it for the better part of maybe 7 hours. After some family time, whatnot, this evening, I'll pop back on.
Well met.
I'll go ahead and add a schedule for 10:30 Eastern Time, US here. And maybe hop on earlier.
Go with honor, friend.
All right, I'll run flight here. Yeah, I very much would like to run at least one dungeon tonight. Your guess is as good as mine where this quest is at, unfortunately. But, I'm hoping, since it's ore, it's somewhere armor related or the blacksmith, perhaps. So we'll go over to that dude. So over here first. No, it is not.
Only the finest goods.
I haven't repaired in a little bit.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? Dogs are barking. Be right back. Very strange. But they are dogs, right? Just looking for a question mark. Okay, fine. Let's find out where he's at. I'm not using the add-on really to, show chords. The reality is I have add-ons that are reducing menus, right? So we might be stuck having to poke around here. Oh, I'm silly. You know what? I haven't even picked up the quest yet. How am I supposed to have a question mark? Hmm? Yeah, foolish. Krasic. That was silly of me. Alright, well, we'll find him. Nice little bedroom. We don't need to go up there. I don't think there's anything there. Let's get the heck out of here. Alright, well, we did see a couple guys. What's this dude? What do you want, man?
Yo! Hurry back!
Captain? I would imagine he's not under quest isn't under leveled. Hopefully it's still showing. The only screenshot of him is at the top and back of the tavern. Oh, I was there. I was there. Oh, jeez. Right? Yes. That's so silly. I just had to keep going. And I told myself, no, it can't be anything up here, right? Alright, there he is.
Keep it real. Glad I could help. Talk to me.
It's the,
Hurry back.
uh,
Keep it real.
oh no.
Glad I could help. Hurry back. Yo. Keep it real. Glad I could help. What's up? Hurry back.
Well, that's a downer. Well, what I'll do is I'll just I'll poke around at that prior to hopping back on this evening, and maybe we'll just polish this off real quick tonight. Figure out if it's a chain. It doesn't look like it's supposed to be a chain, but in any case, for those of you that popped in, as always, appreciate it, and I should see you tonight. I'm gonna shoot for 10:30 Eastern. Uh, And we'll hopefully figure out what this Krasik dude wants, if it's a chain, and do that real quick, and at the same time queue up for some dungeons. All right, guys. I'll see you around. All right. Bye.